A lot of organizations that I've been working with, they are operating with management systems that were maybe established years ago when the environment was a lot more stable, and they haven't upgraded those management systems to take into consideration the pace of change in this new environment. So what I try to do is really get them to have that pace of change front and center as they think about and question whether they are agile enough as an organization to keep up with those changes in the environment, to deliver the value that clients are looking for from them and expect from them, and the value that allows them to differentiate themselves from their competitors. Because that's the name of the game. It's not just about keeping up, but how do you win in the market? What's your secret sauce that allows you to win? So really pushing them to think about what that secret sauce is and how do they then get their organization aligned around delivering that secret sauce. But again, doing that from this perspective of what does the client or the customer need from you and expect from you, and then how can you deliver that? And marrying what their strengths are as an organization to deliver those needs, and understanding where they may have gaps and how they can close those gaps, and then figuring out, okay, well then also how do you win against your competitors? So it's not just winning for customers, but what does that mean in terms of winning against the competitors? And a lot of times you find that in organizations, people are really thinking more about how do we deliver. They're very internally focused. We like to say they have an inside-out orientation as opposed to an outside-in orientation. So they're very focused on how do I sell my product or my service, but they don't consider enough what does the customer need and what's the competitive environment around me. So they don't consider the external portion of it as much as they should. So Insurgents Group really pushes them to take that outside-in perspective, figure out how can you become more customer proximate, get closer to the customer. Being closer to the customer will allow you to be more responsive to them, allow you to understand their needs better, and allow you to position your products and solutions in a way that your competitors won't be able to position it. My business colleague often talks about, especially in this environment today, are you essential to your customers? How can you become essential? And really getting people to answer that question, really. Are you really essential to your customer? What makes you think so? And if you're not, what can you do to make yourself essential? To learn more about Insurgents Group, contact us at www.insurgentsgroup.com or at our New York City or Sydney offices.